The 4x4x48 challenge went viral in 2020 and 2021, organized by a social media influencer and ex-Navy SEAL. A lot of people participated and raised millions of dollars for charity. What is this challenge, and how can you participate? Today in this video, we're going to tell you about how you can participate and defeat the challenge with ease. Welcome to Triathlon Global Insights, the motivation channel for all triathletes. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with what's happening in the triathlon world. We keep you updated about triathlon news, incredible races, training tips, and information about pro athletes. David Goggins, the creator of the challenge, is known for winning ultramarathon races and going viral on the internet with videos of him trying to motivate people with a very motivational speech. David Goggins used to be an overweight kid himself and got laughed at by Army recruiters when he tried to join the Army. Goggins then lost 100 pounds in 3 months, which made him able to join the Army. On his third try, he finally made it through Hell Week, which made him a SEAL. After that, he graduated from Ranger School as a top honor man. From here on, he participated in more than 60 ultramarathons, almost always finishing among the top runners. In 2013, he completed 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours, which at the time was a world record. Doctors then told him he was dying from his unhealthy transformation. Losing 100 pounds in 3 months and participating in marathons wasn't the optimal thing to do for his body. By doing yoga, David's body started to heal itself at the age of 43 years old, and Goggins claimed to be in the best shape of his life. Goggins wanted to inspire and motivate others, which he did. After, he became a motivational speaker and gained a lot of recognition on the internet. He gets loads of views on his videos and motivates a lot of people with them. In 2020, Goggins came up with the 4x4x48 challenge to raise money for charity by running 48 miles in 48 hours. This challenge consists of running 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. This means that you are running 12 blocks of 4 miles in 48 hours. This is something very difficult, but because you can do it in blocks of 4 hours, it won't be like any other marathon. During the challenge, you won't be able to get a good night's sleep since you'll be running every 4 hours. Depending on how long a block takes you, you will only have about 3 hours of rest between every block. This is one of the most difficult challenges there is, which is why we are going to help you with preparation and training. This challenge is not only physically very hard, but also mentally. You need to be mentally prepared for the challenge, otherwise you will be very likely to quit. To begin, you need to be able to run. You don't need to be able to run fast, but you need to have experience with running. Without any training, your body won't be able to keep up. Start running in the mornings or evenings and run for an hour or more. Try to improve your time or distance every time you run. You can run 3 to 4 days a week, but remember not to overtrain since it will increase the chance of injuries. Besides the running, you should strength train your legs. This will prepare your legs for the extreme amount of pressure and stress you are going to put on them. Something that you will experience during the challenge that you can prepare for beforehand is running on tired legs. There's going to be no way around it. There are ways to practice this, so it will be easier during the challenge. You can do this by going on a run a day after a heavy leg strength training session or the day after a long run. This will make your legs more comfortable with fatigue running, which is something you are going to experience during the race. During the race, the most important thing to do is to not go too fast. Running fast seems beneficial since you will have a longer rest time, but the distance is not big enough for such an advantage to be worth your energy. There is too little to be gained from going fast. You also won't be able to run 48 miles in 48 hours at a high speed. Everything you do on the first day, you will start to feel on the second day. Pushing too hard at the start might cause your legs to feel too tired or painful. Plan your day. It's crucial to plan your blocks. Think about what you think works best for you. Planning your blocks can make it easier to not give up. Just follow the plan. This will also prevent possible miscounts if you forget. If you run 48 miles without a good sleep, your brain will get tired, which could cause you to forget simple things like how many miles you have to run or when you have to start running again. Systematizing your food, hydration, and sleep beforehand makes you more efficient with your time. Always stay optimistic and set easy goals for yourself to reach. This could give you a mental and physical boost, which might be that one thing you need to make that decision to go and start running again. Keep moving between blocks. If you aren't trying to sleep, make sure you keep your legs moving. This keeps the blood flowing in your legs, which helps them recover between blocks. It is not optimal to sit and not move your legs in between. Don't do any running or heavy work in between blocks. But a bit of walking and stretching can definitely help during your next block. plan your routes. Each block is a 4-mile run. You don't want to unintentionally run extra miles, so make sure to know some 4-mile routes that begin and end in front of your house. There are, of course, some things you don't want to run into during the run. You don't want to have to climb a mountain or a hill. This just causes unnecessary energy and effort, so try to find flat routes. You can, of course, walk hills, but it's just a personal preference. Choose a route that you can run at nighttime in the dark. You are going to be running late at night and early in the morning, so make sure there is light wherever you run so that you can see where you are walking. You also need to make sure the ground is hard and safe to run on. It is very easy to injure yourself on soft or uneven ground. This would be such a shame, especially if it means that you won't be able to finish your challenge. When you are exhausted near the end of the later blocks, you have a higher chance of injuring yourself. So especially on the second day, try to avoid these types of roads. At the end of the day, there isn't a race or a competition. It's a challenge made to raise money for charity, but it is also a way to motivate people to run so that they stay healthy and in shape. And that is exactly what Goggins is trying to do with his influence on social media. Goggins will live stream all of his runs at the start of each 4-hour block on Instagram. We advise you to join him and run at the same time as him. You don't have to, but it could give you a motivation boost. This could also mean you could run with other people that start at the exact same times as Goggins. It doesn't matter what time you begin or end, but keep in mind that you don't want to start the challenge tired, so we advise you start in the morning right after a good sleep. Let us know in the comments if you are going to participate in the challenge and what charity you are doing it for. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell for more videos from the sports world. See you next time.